Never mind, I got him.
You just shaked him to death! Dude! What the?
How you love that?
You mad lad, you fucking shanked him to death.
How you love that? I made that guy my bitch.
Hopefully. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Pelican 1 preparing to depart. Shuttle launch in 20 seconds. Reinforcement budget depleted. Loaded democracy.
Guys, watch this. Oh my god! Oh, they just broke through. I'm out of here. I'm going back to Rocket. Get out of there, Rocket. Yeah, that was your boy. That was your boy. And these things will go in the water. They're not afraid of it. I don't know where this guy is. Oh, fuck! Nope.
Oh shit, oh shit, oh
Nope.
shit, oh shit, oh shit,
Nope.
oh shit!
Nope. Oh shit. I'm dead for sure.
Let's hear the samples.
What's that? I grabbed these samples.
Right, get me in. Give me a railgun, if you have one up.
Come on, come
Negative
on.
7 minutes.
Sucker. Dasha. saved you.
Have a taste of democracy!
What up, y'all? Welcome into the stream. We are just about to get started here with the double XP event in Dune Awakening. So they just did one of these like 2 weeks ago, I think. A week or two ago, something like that, 10 days ago. And what that means is that all of these missions here, they set it to max, so I have 35 of 35 to complete. And what these are specializations missions. So like, okay, it's not just that. So you get House Faction Standing, which you need to upgrade this. Once I get it to 20, then I can start doing the real labs, the harder tier labs where I get better loot. And I get double the experience I would get for each of these missions, so I'll be able to get to 20. That's big. That's the first thing. The second thing is I get 2,000 house scrip. And what I can do with that is buy Regis off-world components, which you need to construct the high-tier guns, like the high-tier loot. Whether that's armor, guns, augments, all that stuff, you need house script to buy the materials to create that stuff. Then you get XP, and the XP goes for these specializations. So I'm working on combat right now, so each level gives me 1% damage, 1% more damage, and 0.5% of damage mitigation. And these go up to level 100. So by the end of it, I'll have 100%. I'll be dealing 100% more damage, and I'll be able to take 50% more damage. And it's double XP for all of that, so it's huge. So I can really pick up some ground here. So I'm going to be doing that for the next few hours. And then we'll see what's going on when I'm done with that, if anybody's around, if anybody wants to go PvP, anything like that. And then also, I'm building up my water, because I created armor and guns, like top tier armor and guns, so I used a lot of my top tier materials. So I'm going to be setting a timer. So in 44 minutes, a timer's going to go off. I'll come back, put more bodies in, because these bodies give me water. And what I'm doing with that is coming over here and making more plastanium ingots. So see, now I have no more water, so I have to wait. And we'll see how many I have now. Hey, that's not bad. I have over 500. That's pretty good. Doesn't sound like much, but it's actually not bad. And... oops. Let's accept our first mission. And we're going to be doing a lot of the same missions. Because those are fastest. They're fast. It's faster to do these missions than it is to do anything else. I can do 15 in about an hour and 10 minutes. So in order to do 35, we're looking at like 2 hours and about 3 hours, 2 hours and 50 minutes roughly to do them all. But what I'm really looking forward to, almost more than the specialization, is to get this up to 20 so I can start doing the high tier labs so I can get better loot. Dungeons, which is like kind of what they are. I bet. How many do you have now? How many herbals do you have now, Musta? Holy! Holy! I have never seen that. That is crazy. That is a lot of people doing these missions right now. 14 players ahead of me. Holy shit. $230. That is an absolutely insane amount of players. Okay, so it might actually be smarter to choose another mission. Like, yeah, I mean, I already have that one, so I'm gonna have to go there at some point. But waiting for 14 people doesn't sound like a good time. That's crazy. I've never seen that. I've never seen anything close to that. Well, and it's because that mission is one of the quickest. Damn, dude. Travel to Imperial Station 136. All right, we'll try that. $11 a.m. doing herbals. You gotta sell them. Now you gotta sell them. Corner the herbal market. $1,250 herbals? Okay, when you said 230, I was like, I thought you already had more than that. 1,250 sounds more accurate. So this won't take as long. 230, which stack of 5? Oh, I see. Right. Right. That is quite a few herbals. Yeah. All right, so we can do this on tier 1.
This is Imperial Testing Station number 136, and I am Station Supervisor Nicholas Munn. Our mission here is as unique as it is practical.
No herbals. What up, Funky? Yeah, so we got a double XP event going on right now in Dune. So I can actually catch up to some of my guildmates. So I'll be doing this for a few hours. At least like 3 hours. Damn, dude. Where are these guys coming from? And I'm not sure I've done this lab yet. These labs are like dungeons in other MMO style games. So but I think I can just do it on level 1. I think. I don't think it really matters. Do I have a cut array? I don't have a cut array. Well, that's not good. Hopefully I don't need a cut array for this. I don't think I do. I also need to change my colors here. Hey, that should do it, right? Guess not. Okay. On to the next. And here's the big bad. I need all this stuff too. And this is the kind of stuff that's really going to be useful for me. Once I level up to the point where I can actually take on the top tier. I've never done this boss, so I'm not really sure how it's done. What changes would you make to Dune to make a major player comeback? They need to revamp the end game. The PvP aspect of the end game, I think. That's my opinion anyway. So like they used to have control points in the game. Now I was told I need to like float for this. But they used to have control points in the game. Sorry, this is all new to me. It's like the first time I've done this. Uh-oh, that's not good. Damn, dude. Control points. Now, which way did I come in? I don't even know which way I came in. No, the other way. That were like, all you had to do was cap the control point, and that was it. And like, that's the end. There's a little circle, kind of like a King of the Hill or a Capture the Flag style deal, but you cap it and then you can leave. Nobody's informed about it, like nobody in the other faction, nothing. And you're not fighting over it. There's nothing to it. And they ended up removing it from the DD for now, so it's not in the deep desert now, because it was such a stupid system that like had nothing to do with anything, that they got rid of it. And I think it would be better if they did something about that and made them like a King of the Hill style. So like, if anyone capped it, you had to stay in the circle. So imagine this is the cap right here. So you had to stay in this circle in order to continue capping it. And the second you left, like the cap started decreasing until it was neutral again. So you had to stay in this area, and a notice was sent out to everyone in the deep desert that, hey, you know, the Harkonnen are capping this, and so Atreides would come and fight over it. And then there also needs to be rewards outside of just Landsrad rewards. So like whether it's blueprints if you get credit for it, or, you know, depending on how much time you stay on it, or augments or something. There needs to be some type of reward. And then, yeah, like you said, server, there needs to be more events. So like they have those crash ships that go down. There needs to be a lot more of those. Blushing Cavern. Okay, so I'm fucked basically. I'm gonna have to wait in line for one of these. Like I don't know whether it's some like just NPCs harvesting spice, like a major spice harvest, or I don't know, NPC carriers you can take out or something. You know, I haven't really thought about it. I mean, I'm just getting back into the game, but some type of event. Look at this. Look at that. That's insane. I'm going to take a clip of this. So first, look at all these ornithopters coming in and out. Look at how many people are already there. And then look at how many people are waiting. 19 players ahead of me. And there's nothing I can do about it. I have to wait. And that's insane. But let me think about it. Like, what else would I do? Yeah, the Water Wars is coming. I mean, that was kind of teased. I won't ruin the story for anybody, but that was kind of teased in the Chapter 3 update. That there's other areas of the map where there's Water Wars and stuff like that. So, that's a thing. It's going to be a thing. But there just needs to be more stuff to do in the deep desert. A lot more. You know, since the time I left and came back, there's still harvesting spice. You don't even really need to do labs. Like in the deep desert, the PvP labs, you don't really need to do those anymore. People still do them, but you can get the same loot in PvE, so that's not really a thing anymore. So really there's even less to do in the deep desert now. But what's great about the people I'm playing with now is that they are willing to, you know, attack people who are just harvesting spice, or they'll attack anybody, you know, they'll attack people. So there's that. So there's that part of it. So there's still PvP. And because of the people I'm playing with now, there's even more of a chance of PvP. So that's good. But there's not really that much to do. Harvest spice, harvest titanium, harvest stravidium, and try to find people to PvP with. Which is really all that was there before when I left. The thing that makes it different now is now I'm playing with people who actively go out and search for PvP and are willing to just attack people, which is what I'm about, but the people I used to play with weren't really about that life. So they need to do a lot more with the deep desert. A lot more, because as it stands now, there's not really much going on. So my initial estimate of 2 hours and 50 minutes to finish these 35 dailies, that's way off. Now, that's way off. That would be if I wasn't waiting for nearly 20 people ahead of me to get into these missions. That would be if I was able to get in right away. So, I don't know. Let's add 10 minutes for each mission. God damn. It's 350 minutes. I mean, it probably will go down. It probably will go down the amount of people. So let's call it, 5 minutes per. So 5 minutes times 35. That's what, 180? Am I wrong? 35 times 5? 175. I carried 5 more over. My fault. So 175 more minutes. So that's like another 3 hours. So we're talking about 6 hours and 50 minutes now. So almost 7 hours of doing this. Let's say. That's a rough estimate. Could be less. Now, if I'd have done it earlier in the day, like a smart man, but I have insomnia really bad, and it's hard to get up early in the morning. If I'm not getting paid a lot of money, I don't get up that early. How do you get access to Blushing Cavern? You just go into the overland map and, you know, click your ornithopter, or click to that area. Your ornithopter will fly over it. Then you just have to wait. There's 10 players ahead of me right now, so I'm waiting for people to finish so I can get in, and there's nothing I can do about it. And like it's like losing your place in line. If I hit escape, I'm right back at the beginning. Now, should Funcom have thought about this? Yes. But is this something Funcom... You know, Funcom... I don't know. You know, I mean, I have to say they've dropped the ball in so many ways. But having said that, I do love this game. You know, I love this game regardless. I mean, I came back after all this time when I was thoroughly enjoying Arc Raiders, and I had no problem dropping Arc Raiders to come back to this. So, what does that tell you? It tells you that I'm a little masochistic probably, but also that I love this game. Is the wait time due to server merge? I don't think so. They haven't merged servers yet. No, I mean, I'm playing on one of the more populated servers, so that's part of it. And you also have to think about it like this. The players... the players that are still playing this game... are the hardcore players, right? Like, I left. So, and I was pretty hardcore, but I wasn't as hardcore as others. So, the people who, like, all these people, they're hardcore players. And they had, like, even at their lowest point, in Dune Awakening, I always would check the Steam charts, like how many people were playing. I would consistently check it, you know, because I love the game and I want to see it succeed. And the lowest I ever saw it get was like 4,400, somewhere in that neighborhood, 4,400 worldwide players, or at least Steam players, you know. And I'm not sure how accurate those metrics are. You know, I'm not sure if that's like 100% accurate. I highly doubt it. But I'd say it's at least 70% accurate, you know? So those 4,400 players a lot of them have done what I did recently, which was transfer from dead servers to come to more populated ones. And that's why I'm waiting, because I'm playing on one of the more populated servers, which is, you know, where a lot of the players a lot of the hardcore players who were on dead servers have migrated to. And it is going in, I won't get the commitment badge for Arc Raiders. And it is supposedly coming to console this year. I mean, you know, when I stopped playing, I was under the impression that, like, fall 2026 was when it would be coming to consoles. Yeah, I have a video on my YT channel where we kidnapped somebody's spice harvester, their sand crawler, their spice crawler. We kidnapped it, took it to AIRO, and this is back like when the entire deep desert was PvP. We kidnapped it, brought it back, and then got a worm to eat it. That video's on my YT channel and my Rumble channel. Yeah, me too. I've been thinking about the Vegas Con too. So for everybody watching, a couple years ago, I did an IRL stream at PAX West. And, you know, I don't really talk about this that much. I don't really talk about it at all on stream. But one of my dreams is to go to all the different gaming cons, the ones where they show off new titles. Like, kind of like what E3 used to be. There's still a lot of those kind of conventions out there. And I like PAX West is one of the biggest ones still left. Kind of like DreamHack, PAX West. I have a big list of different conventions, but they're all over the country. They range from smaller to bigger. And one of my dreams is to like travel around and go IRL stream from all those different cons, like have an RV. That's like set up for where I could potentially stream playing games, but a whole editing station where I could edit everything out and just IRL stream from all those different conventions. And for like a whole, you know, series of like wildly varied, unfortunate events, I have been unable to do another IRL stream. And I mean, you know, without going into crazy detail, everything from my dad getting cancer to like switching jobs to like all kinds of stuff, you know, have prevented me from doing it again. And I'm thinking very seriously about going to the Level Up Expo. Which is in Las Vegas. It's one of the bigger ones. It's a little smaller than PAX, but it's still huge. I think they had over 150,000 people at last year's show. So we're not talking about a small show. It's a big one, right? And I'm thinking about doing some IRL streams, going to some more conventions. Assuming, you know, nothing else crazy happens, I should be able to do it this year. But if you look back on my YT channel or my Rumble channel, you'll see that I did some IRL streams from PAX West in 2024. I was there every day and streamed every day. You know, and I had a really good time there. You know, I met a cute girl there. All kinds of stuff went down. Saw a lot of new games. Met a lot of people. I got to meet two-time middleweight champion of the world, Sean Porter. Because I used to play Undisputed, which is a boxing game. I got to meet him. He was small. He was, and I mean, I know that a lot of the middleweight boxers are shorter, but you know, that's not saying he was smaller than I expected him to be in terms of his height. But like, don't let that fool you. That, you know, two-time middleweight champion Sean Porter, Showtime Sean Porter. He was incredibly nice too. He also does stuff on YouTube, because like I talked to him for a couple minutes. You know, he was like, "Oh, do you want to take a picture or anything?" And I didn't want to be like that, so I was like, "Nah, man, it's cool," you know. Because I'm a big sports fan, a big boxing fan. It was cool to meet him, and I'd like to do more stuff like that. Like I saw Stalker 2. I got to play a demo of Stalker 2 before it came out. Got to play a demo of Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 before it came out. Path of Exile 2 before it came out. A lot of games. And I'd love to do that again. I'd love to do that a lot more. And like I said, it is one of my dreams to be able to go to all the different conventions. There's probably like 20 or 30, you know, ranging in size. Am I interested in the Halo remake? I don't know. I didn't even know they were making a Halo remake. I thought they already... Didn't they already do a Halo remake? Didn't they already do one? You know? I mean, I played Halo. So, Halo... I got Halo before anybody knew about it. Before anybody knew the name Halo. And I literally got it, like, it shows you how old I am. I mean, I'm not that old. I'm 30, but some people would consider that old. But I bought it, or, you know, my dad bought it for me because of how the box looked. Like, that original with Master Chief with the gun and all the aliens in the background and stuff. Like, I got it because the box looked cool. And it turned out to be, you know, like, it was one of the first moments, because I was really young when it came out, where, like, something I wanted to be cool was actually as cool as I thought it was going to be. You know, where I took a chance on something and it was amazing. You know, I mean, the original Halo was still one of my favorite games of all time. They dragging it, mostly using Halo Combat Evolved, do everything but make a new story-driven Halo. Yeah, I don't want to play. I played Halo. I played the campaign of Halo so many times, you know? Like, back when it was split screen, my friends would come to my house, and when, you know, I'd do sleepovers as a little kid, we'd play Halo. And we'd play the campaign of Halo. Staying up late, you know, and fighting the flood and all that. Great memories. But I don't need to play it again, so probably not. I mean, you know, I've played, like I said, I've played Halo, the campaign of Halo, I don't know how many times. A lot. At least 50 to 100 times minimum. Oh shit, I'm finally gonna get to do this mission. Holy shit. God damn. I feel like one of those people at Ticketmaster or something, where I finally got in line to get tickets. But no, I probably won't. If it's just you know, a remake of the original, like I said, I've played it a million times. I don't need to play it again. And in my opinion, like, Halo hasn't been good in a long time. That's my personal opinion. Like, the Halo 1, 2, 3 were amazing. But, god damn it. I hate that I'm just, like, still getting the hang of landing suspensor belts again. Oh, I'm actually really excited for the new Fable. I think it's going to be really cool. Damn. But yeah, I mean, Halo hasn't been great in years. And they've been living off of the old reputation of Halo. In my opinion, anyway. God damn it. But I'm really looking forward to the new Fable. It looks very cool indeed. Alright, that's it. Yeah, that's what I think too. That's what I think too. So I'm not the only one who thinks that. That's good. Yeah, Halo hasn't been the same since after Halo 3, in my opinion. Yeah, I remember my roommate bought Halo Infinite right when it came out. And, you know, of course, I was interested to see what it was going to be. And I was not impressed with what I saw. The graphics didn't even look that good, you know? I mean, and, like, graphics is not the most important thing to me, but, like, yeah, I don't know. Could be better. Travel to the Blushing Caverns. Okay, so I'm here. Nice, so I can get knockout 2 and 1. Yes, excellent. Excellent. What? Star Wars Outlaws? Yeah, like, you see, or yeah. Yeah, I saw the one where he's sitting in a chair, and I saw the one where Shrek is the monster. I saw that. I don't know that I've seen the Grace mod. Grace mode? No. I saw the one where he's sitting in the chair and, like, he's sliding around at the beginning of the game. But I haven't seen all of it yet. But Star Wars Outlaws, yeah, that was, you know, I was kind of interested at first because it was like, okay, like GTA and Star Wars, right? That was like how it was sold to me at the very beginning. But the more I saw of it, like the character model, that female character model they did, and they made that like actress who played the lead looks like totally different than how she looks. Like she's actually really pretty, and they just like made her look unusual and ugly. Like it was so weird. It was foul. I thought it was foul what they did to her. And then the gameplay, forgetting like how the character looks, forgetting that part of it, like assuming you don't care about that at all, like the gameplay looked horrific. Like the stealth missions weren't stealthy. It was bad. Now, from what I understand, they made a lot of updates to it since then, Star Wars Outlaws, and that maybe it's better now. I think you played it, right, Mew, and you liked it. I think Mew liked it. I can't remember. I could have sworn she was like defending it. Yeah. They fixed a lot, yeah. That's good to know. Okay, I'll take this one. And I'll take this one. Bit late, lost its audience. Yeah. Messed up. Bigly. I loved Mass Effect Andromeda. But also, I have to say, like, in my top 5 favorite games of all time is Mass Effect 2. And I played the original Mass Effect, And then I imported that save into Mass Effect 2, and then I imported that save into Mass Effect 3. And Mass Effect 3 was a big disappointment. Holy shit. Especially after how good Mass Effect 2 was. It was a disgrace, really, in comparison. But still a good game, Mass Effect 3. I see. Once I get to level 20, then I'll start grinding labs. And I'll be grinding labs like a mofo.
This is Imperial Testing Station number 136, and I am Station Supervisor Nicholas Munn.
One of the things you got to do is pick up all those heal kits. Like, there's a lot of high-tier heal kits in here. Dude, you're not going to tell me I shot that thing. I didn't. Jack and Daxter, yeah, Jax, I remember that. They made a new Ratchet and Clank, and that game looked really cool. The graphics look good. I remember that was like one of the like semi-launch titles for the PS5, and it really showed off the graphical capabilities of the console. But like the consoles of this whole generation have been a massive disappointment in my opinion. Like, holy. Like, I'm happy I switched over to PC. Alright. Now we move to the next one. Grab all these heals. Yeah, it looked really cool. The Ratchet and Clank looked really cool. I was like, damn, dude, if, you know, if they keep putting stuff out like that, a PS5 might be worth getting, but I don't know, the value proposition just wasn't there for me. Oh, my timer just went off. That means after this mission, I need to go put some more bodies in the death stills so I get more water. You're not gonna tell me I hate... Like, how did I shoot that thing? More? I know there's more. Okay, here he is. What sucks about these guys is, like, I don't want him to start shooting me before I get his shields down, because it takes way longer to kill him. I tried the first Shadow of Mordor. I can't remember what it was. I thought it was whatever the first one was, because they made 2 of those style games, and I just did not like it. I did not like it. Thought it was dog shit, personally. Now let's see if I can kill this guy. Nope. He didn't die, did he? Nope. What was dog shit? I thought the first, you know, they made 2 of those like Shadow of Mordor games. I can't remember what the first one was called. I thought the first one was called Shadow of Mordor. But I didn't like it. And I got it. I got it like immediately. Like the first day. I was playing it day one and I was so disappointed. Yeah, I don't know. I just didn't... The Nemesis system, I think is what it was called, or whatever, like the system where, you know, you're fighting all kinds of... Like, you kill an orc as, like, he's starting to lead the band and getting more powerful, and that whole thing. I didn't really... Second was Shadow of War. Yeah, I didn't like it. I did not like the first one. And I know a lot of people did, so, you know. Just because I didn't like it doesn't mean it wasn't good. I did not take kindly to it. Shit, I know there's a way to do this.
Nowhere is safe if everything is on fire. In the name of the people.
What's that, Mew? I did better than I did the first time. But now I have to go back to my base. Drop all these heals off. All these materials are good too. See, once I level up, I'll be getting gloves. I'll be getting all kinds of good shit from here. Like tier 5 stuff. I'm excited for that. Danger aura. People afraid to shoot you.
This is Imperial Testing Station number 136, and
How do they know? How do they know not to play? Not to play with the Muster? They feel your aura, huh? Well, that's good. I like that clip you posted, or you showed me yesterday, where you went down the zip line at Spaceport and killed that guy, and he was talking all that shit. Dude, I like almost asked you if I could put it on my YouTube channel because I liked it so much. It made me I thought it was such a good clip, but I figured you would use it. So I didn't want to put you in that position. So we're like, okay. Well, I might use it. I might. I was going to send it to my buddy because it was so good and the guy got so butthurt. Like, I wanted to use it. Not I was going to use it. I wanted to use it, but I didn't want to put you in that position of having to ask you if you wanted to post it yourself. So I chose to say nothing. But I liked it a lot. Yeah. Yeah. Dude, he's just mad. It's crazy how mad people get. You know, every single person I've talked to about Expedition 33 said it was one of the greatest games they've ever played. You know, like one of the best games they ever played. So, I believe you. So, components. Hold on, did I just drop off heals in here? No. Did I drop them off in here? There we go. Okay, so... Yeah, I always wanted to go to E3. That's what, like, made me want to go to... But, you know, and I live in California, and I never went. I was, like... I don't know, I was focused on other things at that time. So let's set a timer for 50 minutes. And let's make some more plastanium. Oh. Oh. Expedition 33, got it, yeah. Alright, no more stravidium fibers. I thought you were talking about E3. Everybody I talked to said it was amazing. All right, let's see. Now on to the next mission. What's this one? Okay, so I can... Oh, never mind. Okay, I get it. Yeah, Arc Raiders is an amazing game. Like, such a simple game, but such a great game. Yeah, Mew is the queen of Arc Raiders. But I will say, I do think the PvP in this game, in Dune, is... There's a lot more going on in it. A lot more. It's not as casual as Arc Raiders. Now, just because when I say casual, I don't mean easy. What I mean is that the PvP in Arc Raiders is way easier to get into, to just pick up and play. That's what I mean. To where a casual player, somebody who's not playing games all the time, can just pick it up and play it. The PvP in Dune is a lot more involved. There's a lot more to it. High guard dead, Marathon bleeding out. You know, I've been watching a lot of Shroud play Marathon. I don't know why, and I'm not like, I like Shroud. He's cool. It's not a big deal. Like, you know, he's fine. He's cool. But I've been watching him play Marathon a lot. It puts me to sleep. Like, and that's not a knock on Shroud, but it's been putting me to sleep. But yeah, Mew is selling herbals. Mew is selling herbals now. Mew has a little herbal bandage business she's working on. For real dollars, or potentially trade, maybe. Trading for the right stuff. Got to talk to Mew. He has a lot of verbals. Herbal Queen. Okay. I shot that fool a bunch of times. The, man, when I was dueling some of my new friends, I was getting my ass, in this game, I was getting my ass absolutely handed to me. Now, I'd say at least 20% of that, at least 20%, is the guy I was going up against has like way better guns than me, for the most part. But he's better than I am for now. We'll see if it stays that way as I play this game more again. But it was really fun to play against him. It was a little like, no, I wouldn't call it aggravating, but like losing so much, it was just like, you know, it made me realize I still need better stuff. I still need more guns and better guns than I have, with more augments. Like even the max tier guns I have aren't completely augmented yet. I have not seen the new Expeditions outfit. No. New. Oh, I thought that. Oh, yeah, there he is.